Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to this week's episode of Saint of the Week. So this week's Saint of the Week is undoubtedly one of the most important people to have existed throughout the whole of the Catholic Church. He is one of the most gifted scholars the Church has ever produced, and his writing and understanding is still incredibly important to us today. His name is St. Thomas Aquinas, and here's 5 facts about his life. Number 1, so he was born in Italy in the 1200s, and his family were incredibly wealthy. So wealthy, in fact, that they lived in a castle. Number 2, for his entire life, St. Thomas Aquinas had a really strong fear of storms. Now that's probably because his sister was killed by lightning, which would make most people afraid of storms and lightning. But nevertheless, he had a really huge fear of storms, lightnings, and all things nasty weather. Number 3, he decided that he wanted to become a Dominican, and so he went and joined the Dominican order. But his family weren't overly pleased with this. They didn't think that was the right place for someone of his wealth and standing to go. So his brother went with an army of soldiers and basically captured him, took him back to the family home, and kept him under house arrest for a year in an attempt to persuade him that the Dominicans were not the right community for him. But Thomas ignored them. He refused to back down, and eventually they relented and he went and became a Dominican. Number 4, throughout his life, he was known as an incredibly gifted scholar. He was one of the papal advisors on theology, and he educated people and also set up schools to teach people about theology and about their faith. Number 5, St. Thomas's lasting legacy is most definitely in the literature that he produced, although his handwriting was terrible, so other people had to write it for him. But his literature, the books that he wrote, are still viewed as incredibly important today. And the most important of those is his Summa Theologica, which is a summary of all of the things that the Church has ever taught and all the things that the Church believes. It goes through everything from proving the existence of God, the importance of the sacraments, the idea of creation. Everything is summarized in this one book, and it's absolutely incredible, and it's so important to understanding what we as Christians, as Catholics, believe today. So if you haven't read it, well, it's quite a tough read. It's very challenging. It's very intellectually written. But give it a go, because there are certainly some incredible things on there. And I would definitely encourage you just to have a look online and maybe to try and find some quotes from St. Thomas Aquinas that really do help us understand God and our belief system. So that's St. Thomas Aquinas. There's loads more about his life. He was an incredible guy, and I really would encourage you to read a bit more about him. As I said, he's one of the doctors of the Church, and his contribution to our faith cannot be underestimated. So have a bit of a read about him, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.